On the substance, I don't know what the final opinion of the court will be. If the final opinion of the court is anything like the draft of Justice Alito's opinion that was leaked, in my judgment, that opinion is a masterful opinion. It is correct. Roe versus Wade was wrong the day it was decided, and it's been wrong every day since then. I find it interesting that Democrat senators on this committee are astonished that justices would vote to overturn Roe. They're not astonished that every Democrat-appointed justice votes to continue Roe. Nobody on this committee has a moment of doubt as to how Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson would vote were she voting on this case. And it is interesting that many Democrats have decried this decision as a, quote, assault on democracy, because this decision is, if this is the decision of the court, is precisely the opposite. It is a victory for democracy. Part of the reason Democrats get so upset about this in Washington is the view of elected Democrats in the United States Senate on abortion is wildly out of the mainstream. The view of elected Democrats in this body is they support unlimited abortion on demand up until the moment of birth, with taxpayer funding and without parental consent or notification. That is a radical and extreme position. When asked if they support abortion on demand up until the instant of birth, only 6% of Americans say they agree with that position, yet that is the position of elected Democrats in this body. And so, when the matter comes to a vote, the people vote differently than Democrats in this body want them to vote. If Roe versus Wade is in fact overturned, it will not mean that abortion is illegal across this country. It will mean that we will return to the way the Constitution operated for the first 185 years of our nation's history, which is that the state legislatures have the primary authority to decide what happens. That will mean bright blue states like California, like New York, at least in the short term, presumably will continue with unlimited abortions. But it will mean redder states like my home state of Texas will adopt meaningful restrictions, and those laws will reflect the values and mores of their citizens. We have 50 states with Americans with very different views on this topic, and every Democrat who expresses outrage at the substance is saying those pesky voters have no right to have laws that reflect their values. Instead, they should be governed by 9 lawyers, unelected, but wearing black robes. If this decision is what's reflected in that draft, it is an incredible vindication of democracy, because it's saying we, the people, can decide matters of utmost importance.